Hello, everybody. That is 12 out of 12. We are live. I just have to change the title on the kick. If I can do that quickly and easily. That's the rumble. We need the kick here. I'm going to get on the kick here and change that over. My creator dashboard. And just go pause that and click edit stream info and say what's our title today? What's about? Oh, do you hear that? Okay, crypto is
Heavy Padilla
screaming.
Good morning, Nick.
At you right now. Crypto is screaming at you. Okay, that's good. Screaming. Heavy P! We got the notifications going out, Heavy P. Look at us go. Look at us. Look at
Patrick
us.
John Welder.
Look at us.
I got notifications at 4 a.m. about the crash and I've been up since LOL.
Bro, Patrick, bro, where have you been? There was this whole thing about you the other day and you were like, totally, you were gone. That day I yelled at you. It's like, Patrick John Welder. I've been looking for you ever since, bro. And I'm like, dude, Patrick, we made a whole thing about it. We did a whole show about that. It was great. But, you remember that? You remember that the other day? That's funny. I was like, what happened to him, man? We got to celebrate this moment in trendy Asdabra's history. You know what I mean? So, this happened at 4 a.m., huh? The crash happened at 4 a.m.? I was sleeping. And,
Patrick John Welder.
Not worried about it.
It was about Kid Rock, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, you said that dude was making fun of Kid Rock. And he wasn't making fun of Kid Rock, he was agreeing with him. You know, that guy does not like trans people. And he doesn't like the guy that Budweiser selected to be on a can. And he pulled out guns and shot up cans too, in a mocking way, but in agreement with it. And because later in the show, he called Budweiser, Bud Light, straight piss. If you're gonna drink urine water, you know. So it was obvious he wasn't making fun of Kid Rock, dude. And you immediately jumped on Cyber Reload's side against me.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
You were right. I made a guess and was dead wrong.
The thing was that I was getting hot with Cyber and you decided to stand in between us. And that really pissed me off. And Cyber didn't give a fuck what you said. You know, he really didn't. But I did. And, you know, when you grab the wheel from my buddy's ship and you try to steer him away from me, it really fucking pissed me off, bro. You know, you were wrong. Cyber was wrong. You know, I love him, but he was wrong about that. The guy doesn't like trans people. He doesn't like Bud Light. He was being serious when he pulled out those guns and shot up a bunch of fucking cans. And it wasn't that I was upset so much with Cyber. I was really pissed off at you, dude, for just being a little fucking tag along and not listening to me. That really pissed me the fuck off. I mean, I don't mind when you guys think for yourselves, but, hey, man, I'm here to fucking help you go the right path, man, you know, and I thought you guys realized that. I got good insights. You're complimenting me on my insights all the time. You're like, dude, you're right about that, you're right about this, you're right about that, you're right about... When it seems like I'm not right about something, maybe question yourself next time instead of questioning me, you know, and jumping on Cyber's side. Hey, I don't mind people supporting Cyber. He's my best friend. I don't mind that at all. But in this one case, he was wrong about that, dude. And what had really pissed me off about it was that dude had lied to my friend Cyber. You know, he made Cyber think that it was a big joke, that he didn't care, and Cyber kind of missed the intricacies of what he was really saying. When we went into the video, we got the intricacies. There was no light and shade. It was all black, and it was all bad. You know, and I wanted Cyber to know this guy's toxic. And if you want to keep watching him because he's cute and funny and whatever, fine. Just understand he's teaching you how to hate people in a very subversive, undetectable manner. You know, he's doing it with, you know, cute, sweet little jokes that make you laugh and make you giggle. And he's a good-looking guy.
Patrick John
and blah, blah, blah. I can keep going on and on.
99.9999% of the time you're right. I should have known.
No, that's
My
not right.
apologies, man.
99.9998% of the time, I'm right. But those other 0.0001 or whatever those times I'm wrong. But I put out a lot of opinions, so that's a lot of figures, right? I do. When you're talking 3 times a day, every day, you say a lot of things, and people can go back, and if anybody ever gave a shit, and nobody does, they could, oh man, you could put you could make a tape against me, bro. They'd probably come to my door and arrest me if you made a highlight reel of all the crap that I've said on the show. You know, every marginalized group on the planet would be at my fucking door. I guarantee you. You know, but I put out a lot of content, man. So it's not easy for me to always be right, because I am talking all that. And I'm joking about the 99.9998 thing. Of course, I don't believe that. I'm fucking joking about that too. I'm allowed to be wrong, and when I'm wrong, and when you can show me I'm wrong, I'm the first person to admit it. You know, I've literally had to play devil's advocate for other people who didn't realize I was wrong about shit. And I'm like, wait, let me do your argument for you, since you're too dumb to fucking figure out that I'm wrong about this, you know?
Honestly, bro, I appreciate your criticism. I wish more people would like that.
Would be like that? Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate you, bro. I want you to know that whole thing of me blowing up and getting angry and shit, it wasn't as real as Cyber thought it was, and it wasn't as real as maybe other people may have thought it was. I wasn't angry. Cyber kept thinking I was angry at him. You know? And I wasn't. I was frustrated at these motherfuckers. Not just the one that he was watching, but all of the Steven Crowders and Ben Shapiro's and right-wingers out there that won't just tell you they're a fucking Republican right-winger that hates girls, hates the gay community, hates black people. They just won't tell you, man. Fucking if you hate people based on their differences from you, just say the words. Quit beating around the bush, man. Quit grabbing guns and shooting up beer cans just like Kid Rock did so you can fucking jump on his fucking boat. It's not cool, man, and it's not right. And I'm trying to get people to understand this giant lie that you're being told. That you're supposed to hate people because they said something that got you upset. Or they did something that got you upset. So now it's okay to marginalize and hate. That's what I'm trying to pull people out of, man. It's hard. You have no idea what I am up against, bro. You know, the people that I love the most in my life are not listening to me most of the time, man. You know, it's so frustrating, and I get very little support from my chat, which says I have 0 viewers right now, so let me refresh that. Patrick, Heavy P, Patrick, Heavy P. Okay, it's just Patrick and Heavy P. Okay, cool. Refreshing the chat to get a number here.
The
Okay.
Valentine Collection.
10 people.
Morning.
Wow. Hey, Billy.
You were yelling directly at him. Ha ha ha.
Yes, I was yelling directly at him, but I wasn't angry at him. I wasn't angry at Cyber. He's one of my best friends. You know, you jump in between me and Cyber even when him and I are fighting, and I'll rip your frickin' eyes out. And that's what Patrick John Welder did. He opened up his fat fucking mouth, and he got caught up in the tsunami. You know? You know, when two friends are fighting, don't step in, man. Yeah, it's a bad idea. You chose a side. You immediately chose a side. You were wrong. Because and it seemed to me that you were just waiting to say something against me. That's how it played, because I'm like, why would you say that when it's wrong, Patrick? That's not what's going on here. It's so obvious. This is not him making a mockery of Kid Rock. You know? It's him agreeing with Kid Rock and making his own little shoot up Bud Light piss beer fucking video. You know? And what it all came down to was it wasn't about how you feel about trans people. It's not how you feel about Budweiser. It's not how you feel about corporations. It's you don't let motherfuckers turn you against marginalized groups of people no matter what. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what your feelings are. You have to rise above your own feelings and be a human. You know? Not everybody was lucky as you were to come out a perfect heterosexual. Sorry, fucking sue us all. You know, but not everybody's perfect like you. You need to be a little bit more forgiving. You need to be a little bit more understanding. That's my point. And this guy with the 2 guns shooting frickin' beer cans, tagging along with Kid Rock, that's not helping. It's not helping. You want to say, like I say, Spartacock! In a funny way, and say you don't like it, and that these advertising executives are sons of bitches. That's different than agreeing with someone who grabs a gun and starts shooting shit up. It's bad imagery. In today's world, it should never be a message that you use a gun to solve a problem. Ever. Even if you're just going to take the butt of a gun and scratch your head with it, you shouldn't fucking do that now. Guns are a bad look for everybody, bro. And I am still pro my freaking guns. Don't get me wrong. You might be thinking, oh yeah, I'm liking this guy because he's anti-gun. No, you got the wrong dude. I'm anti the messaging that's going on. I'm anti the lying that's going on. I'm anti the hate, the way groups are being painted into these little convenient little hate bubbles. Like, oh, you're a trans person. You're trying to fool men into having sex with you. It's like that you feel this kind of anger among all these people that shouldn't be angry. They shouldn't be angry. And if you're finding yourself, strangely attracted to a trans person, I suggest you go date one instead of lashing out against them. People have we've known since we were little kids, right? When you were a little boy, and you saw a little girl that was cute and you liked her, what'd you do? You threw sand on her, didn't you? You were mean to her. A little girl saw a little boy she thought was cute. What did she do? She made fun of him and teased him. Right? That's what we do when we like each other. And we're still doing it. So all you Republicans out there that are anti-trans, you're just that little kid throwing sand on the other kid that you like. That's all you are. And that's how we view you, Steven Crowder. That's how we view you, Matt Walsh, Kid Rock. Go down the list. Ron DeSantis, Rudy Giuliani dressed up like a woman and flirted with Donald Trump. What?
SRC22D. Hi, how are you?
I'll say it again. Rudy Giuliani dressed up like a woman and Donald Trump looked at him and said, "You're very beautiful. You're very beautiful. If I wasn't married." So, would Ron DeSantis be okay with that? Of course not. But it was Trump and fucking Giuliani. It's okay for them. I'm not here to defend the trans community. I'm not here to defend dressing up like a woman. I'm really not. I'm here to tell you to stop hating people. That's it. Stop hating people based on your differences. And you know what? If you want to keep hating people, leave my fucking chat. You shouldn't be in here. You don't deserve to listen to my voice. Seriously. And I'm not going to try to change you. I'm not going to try to change anybody. You go ahead, just get out of here. Stop listening to me. You don't deserve this fucking show. And go watch Crowder. Go watch fucking these other sons of bitches that are subtly convincing you that you should hate trans people. I've never been a defender
the Valentine collection
of the trans community.
I took
like
crap literally from the beginning. I missed out on some hot girlfriends because if they threw sand, I took it and rubbed it in their eyes and dated the nice girl instead.
Right. Now we know. Oh, you just like those trans people. Oh, you're fascinated by them. Oh, you can't stop going through a trans person's posts so you can make an expose video about them so you can go through and see what they've been up to. So you can do a deep dive on the trans person's life and find out what they've been doing. So many right-wingers do that. Isn't that funny? I'd like to find every right-winger out there that's done trans deep dives. Tucker Carlson, Matt Walsh, Steven Crowder, yeah. You might be more interested in them than you let on to say you are. That might be why you're a Republican, because you're a self-loathing piece of human garbage. And those Republicans, they know how to hate. And boy, that you feel comfortable and secure and hidden behind that blanket, don't you? No one's going to know that you've got, ulterior motives, alternative sexual desires. If you call yourself a Republican, that's safe, right? I can't believe I'm still talking about this, but I guess I'm that upset about it. And people need to be defended. And they, you know what? There ain't no trans people coming in here supporting me. You know, my shows don't get posted on trans websites, and a bunch of trans people come in here and say, dude, we really appreciate what you're saying. I don't get any thanks for this at all from anybody. You guys don't really thank me. The LGBTQ community doesn't go out of their way to find me on Twitter and thank me. None of them ever have ever thanked me for saying anything. Being a white, heterosexual, 55-year-old male, it means that everybody hates me based on what I am. So understand, I understand discrimination too, man. I speak out for all these communities. They don't come to me and say thank you. I'm not looking for a thank you. I know I'm not going to get one. And you know what? Fuck all of you that don't want to thank me because I'm a white male. Fuck you. You're a racist cunt. Fuck you. You don't deserve my protection. You don't deserve me speaking for you. If you're not going to say thank you for what I do for you, I put my shit on the line every day here so that my audience members think I'm weird and they won't watch. Why? So I can help you. And I get no thanks for it. It'd be nice. You know, a shout out, a link drop, you know, someone to say, hey, check this dude out. You know, an LGBTQ person saying, hey, Nate, you know what? I'm LGBTQ, bro, and I love when you speak about this shit. Why don't you ever speak up in my chat? Why don't you ever tell me that? Because I don't think you appreciate it coming from a white male. That's what I think. You know, I think if I was a LGBTQ black female, you know, you might like me better. Whatever. Exclude this. How about that? Exclude this, if that's a problem for you. Exclude this. Anybody got anything to say in my chat? Of any of my chats at all? Cushy Monster 710. Cushy Monster 710 says Cyber was not wrong at all. Laughing
SRC 22.
Turns out I proved him wrong. So
You
know, it turns out I proved Cyber wrong. We watched the video. The guy he called Budweiser piss beer. So looks like you're a liar, Cushy.
You're the man, Nate.
Either that
Thanks
or you didn't watch the show and you didn't pay attention. But yeah, I proved my point. All we had to do was go through the video, and sure enough, that fucking discriminating piece of shit showed his ass.
The Valentine
just like
collection.
I knew he would.
Yup. Tennessee is the worst. You know that gay southern voice that Jack Breyer has from 30 Rock? Yeah, more than half of Tennessee men have that voice, but none are gay, right? Wrong.
Right, like Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell. Yeah, God. Right? Oh, I do declare. Whatever. It is piss beer. No, it's not piss beer. Have you ever had it? You ever drank Budweiser? Cushy?
Patrick John Welder. Listening and AE with everything you said.
I mean,
it's really hard for people to change their ways of thinking.
How many shows did Kid Rock play that were sponsored by Budweiser? I'm just kind of curious, Cushy, if it's piss beer. You fucking moron. You're a right-winger, obviously. And you're playing the right-wing narrative. Oh, yeah, everybody, Budweiser tastes like urine, everybody. No one likes Budweiser. Yeah, that's why it's like the most fucking popular beer in America. It's probably sold more fucking cans of that beer than any other beer. You know, because it tastes like piss. Yeah, I think the millions in sales proves you wrong, Cushy. You know, it doesn't taste like piss. If anything, you're a right-winger. And you sound like a fucking Steven Crowder right now. You sound like Kid Rock. You know, oh, Kid Rock had cases of it to go blow up. Cases. I'm going to go blow up all my Budweiser. Wait a minute, I thought it tasted like piss, Cushy. You fucking lying cunt, motherfucker. Huh. You're a lying cunt, aren't you, Cushy? You're a liar. Tastes like piss to me? Well, that's fair. If it tastes like piss to you, probably all beer would then to you, you know? You probably wouldn't like coffee either. You know? But, you know, you came in, you said Cyber was not wrong at all. He was totally wrong. That makes you a fucking liar because I proved him
with tears
wrong.
Of joy.
I proved Cyber wrong. You know, and he stayed in the chat the whole time I proved him wrong. He didn't leave, did he? Never left. After we watched it, he told me to watch the video. So I watched the video, right? So, if you, listen, Cushy Monster, if you really think that trans people are bad and Budweiser's evil for putting a trans person on there, and that Kid Rock's okay for shooting up a bunch of Budweiser cans, or whoever the fuck is doing it, and get the fuck off my goddamn live stream. You don't deserve to be here. You're a fucking hater. And if you don't like the LGBTQ community, I don't like you. So get the fuck out. Leave. How about that? I'd rather have no viewers than you here. How about that? What do you got to say about that?
The Ballantine Collection. Saying Bud Light tastes like piss is reaching. It has no flavor barely. Everyone knows that. Cushy doesn't even drink it in the first place.
Yeah, Budweiser has flavor. It has no flavor. What do you mean, like water? Dude, have you ever tried Miller Lite? And you're going to tell me that Budweiser has no flavor? Have you ever had light beer from Miller?
The Ballantine Collection.
Have you ever had Busch?
Yeah, like water.
Have you ever had Busch beer? You're telling me that Budweiser's got less flavor than Busch?
The Ballantine Collection. Yeah.
Agree to disagree, bro. Whatever. You're just being a dick. You know, because everybody knows that Budweiser tastes better than Busch. Everybody knows that Budweiser tastes better than... And I'm not even a big beer drinker. You know? But light beer from Miller? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Busch beer? Are you fucking kidding me? You're hilarious. I mean, I'm starting to think that you don't drink beer. What kind of a man are you?
The Ballantine Collection. Busch is the same. Coors is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get mad over beer.
Right?
LOL. Josh G. I prefer Busch Heavy or Budweiser compared to Bud Light or Busch Light. Hoot and howl. I drank a lot back in the day. I was a stuck-up drinker. Mostly IPAs. Almost 5 years sober this Sep 7th.
Dude, I used to have keg parties, bro. I used to drink. It was always Budweiser. That's what we would get. We would get fucking Budweiser.
Patrick John
went into
Welder.
a store, I'd get a fucking six-pack of Budweiser.
I only drink Corona, but Budweiser has tons of flavor.
That was
Bud
the beer
Light,
we
not so
always
much.
drank, man.
Josh G.
We always
Busch is
enjoyed
better
it.
than Budweiser. Change my mind. Smiling face with sunglasses.
Busch is better than Budweiser? Oh my God. That said no real man ever. Oh my God. Really? Busch is better than Budweiser? Oh my God, man. You guys are hilarious. I don't think you guys even drink beer, actually, if you're going to say Busch is better than Budweiser. Wow. It makes me want to go buy some and do a taste test in front of all of you right now.
Josh G. Fuck yeah, half the cost and same taste. The Ballantine Collection.
Whatever.
Ying-a-ling ding-a-ling is my
You just said it
personal
was
favorite
better.
right now.
Now you say it's the
Till
same
something
taste.
nicer comes
Well, which
along.
is it, Josh G? You fucking liar. You say Busch is better than Bud. Then you go, yeah, half the cost, same taste. Wait a minute. Wait a
Josh
minute,
G.
you fucking liar.
Oh man, you should. Haha, that would be fun.
Hey, Josh, what do you mean Busch is better than Budweiser, and then you go, they taste the same? So you're a fucking liar. So which is it, liar? Which is it, Josh? You just straight up lied so you could perpetuate an argument in here. And I caught you because you literally did it one sentence after the next. I can't wait. Well, which is it?
Josh G.
It can't be both.
Busch is better cause cost is less and taste is the same, so yeah, better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying they taste identical, but the reason Busch is better is because it's cheaper. Well, okay. All right, I'll give you that. Whatever, dude. You say they taste the same, and that's bullshit. Anytime I've had a fucking Busch, I never finished it. Budweiser, I used to drink the whole fucking thing, all the way to the last drop. Would never do that with Busch. So, to me, personally,
Josh G.
Budweiser's just a better
A
beer.
tasting would be fun, haha, I would love that.
Yeah, Budweiser's just a better beer. You know? I don't think we have any Budweiser in the house.
Hoot and howl.
My mom used to have Michelob
I'm
Light.
dying over here. Arguing over the snickle frites of beer. Crawlin' 4 coins. Old Milwaukee's best.
Old Milwaukee.
LOL.
Old
Heavy
Milwaukee.
Padilla. LOL does not taste the same. Budweiser is better.
Heavy P, thank you. Hey, Josh G, fuck you. Fuck you, Josh G. Thank you, Heavy P. There we go. Now someone's being honest in my chat. I can appreciate honesty. Whether you're mad at trans people or not,
Patrick
we're
John
talking
Welder.
about truth. You
I
know?
bet beer
We're just
drinking
talking
was
about
the
the way
best in the
something
80s.
tastes.
Cheap cheap.
I bet beer drinking was the
Hoot
best
and howl.
in the 80s.
Grinning, squinting face, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Pabst
Where's
Blue
the
Ribbon.
Pabst Blue Ribbon
They
guy?
didn't even make the conversation. I forgot about Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh, God. More garbage beer. I wish I had a Budweiser in the house right now, bro. I would totally do a taste
Josh
test
G.
in front of you guys.
LOL, all y'all prissy Budweiser drinkers face with tears of joy. I just smoked Bud. I'm glad we are at least all AEE about that.
We'd smoke Bud. Hey, we all agree on Bud. One kind of Bud. Prissy Budweiser drinkers?
The
Bro.
Valentine collection.
And Billy was talking about
I know
Yingling?
people that drink Budweiser, Heavy P, and Nay. The rest of my friends drink beer.
Dude, I don't drink beer. I haven't had alcohol literally in years and years and years. I don't drink beer. But I remember it. And if they haven't changed the ingredients or their manufacturing practices, Budweiser by far has the best flavor of all of the American brands that are cheap. The cheap beer, among cheap beer, Budweiser's like the best one. And then once you start getting above Budweiser, well, you know, there's way
Johnny
better
Orchid
beer
Guy.
than Budweiser.
Top of the morning to you, Nay.
But that's not what we're talking about. Of course, you know, if I'm going to drink something like a beer, you know, if I'm at a bar, I'm going to get
Patrick John Welder.
I'm going to get a Guinness.
I watch your show a lot. You had shots a few weeks ago, LOL.
Well, I'm talking about beer. Shots. I did have
The
shots.
Valentine collection. Yeah, Bud is way more watered down these days.
I think I had one or two
Go
shots.
buy it and get back to me. Josh G. Stella Artois, anyone?
Never heard of it. Bro, it's different. Budweiser's different now? Come on. You don't change the ingredients of a beer, do you? You don't change the... It's like an old thing. It's like in the family. It's a family thing. Tradition.
Heavy Padilla. Jack Daniels is Eve. The Valentine collection. Stella is amazing.
I've never heard of it. But I like, you know, if I want a beer, I'm going to go with a Guinness. I love that. You know? You want flavor? That's what I'm talking about. I could really enjoy that.
Hoot and howl. That escalated quickly, grinning, squinting face.
I don't think I've ever...
Sean the Orca guy. Guinness is an awesome stout beer. F at hashtag K Budweiser.
I don't think I've ever ordered a Budweiser in a bar ever in my life. You know? If I go to a bar, I don't think I've ever ordered a Budweiser. You guys like a Budweiser, please? I don't think I've ever done that. I would never do that. You know, it's not... If I'm going to go to a bar and drink... Budweiser is the beer you grab at the fucking store when you're going to a party or when you're having friends over or whatever and you don't want to spend a lot of money. You know, that's the beer you grab. We've always done that here in Florida. That's what it was when we were younger. And then as we got older and my friends got
The
more
freaking Oracle.
alcoholic,
Morning driving.
as we got older and my friends got more alcoholic, hey Oracle, they switched over to Miller Lite. And that is the only thing my alcoholic friends will drink is Miller Lite because they say they don't get a fucking hangover from it. They're not interested in flavor at all. They just need to get drunk. And, you know, nobody's drinking fucking Budweiser. Nobody's drinking anything besides that over there. Is all those guys drink. And those are my friends, because my friends are severe alcoholics. But when we were younger, when we were all in our teens, in our early 20s, we were drinking Budweiser, dude. That's what everybody drank. No one ever complained about it. You know, all of a sudden it's piss beer. All of a sudden it has no flavor. All of a sudden it's watered down. All of a sudden it's, you know, it turns frogs gay. I don't know, whatever the fuck they're saying about it.
The Ballantine Collection. It used to be, it's fine still, I'd drink it, but I've just adapted to fancy schmancy crap. It's all crap though. It's rotting bread to the point of foaming. It's OSS. But
it ain't about the liquid, bro. It's about
Kevin Lexnar.
Tuning out.
Just drink the Bud Light and say no homo, it'll cancel out.
Kevin Lesnar.
Sean the Orca
I
guy.
hear something out there.
Love the parodies of the Bud Light commercials though.
Anyway, what it's about is everybody getting drunk, really, and tuning out of a pathetic existence that nobody's happy anymore. And whatever that vehicle is, it doesn't really matter. We're all just trying to get out of reality, and alcohol has always been the choice vehicle for escaping reality. And for me, man, to choose alcohol over cannabis is a horrible mistake. Most of my friends do both. They drink and they smoke cannabis. But for me,
the Ballantine Collection.
I found out a long time ago.
Someone just missed getting blocked by a hair. He.
It's true. That's true what Billy just said. Bye, Mom. Love you. Have a good workout.
The freaking Oracle. That photo I sent you was Nova Chemicals firing up after their shutdown for repairs. It was light refraction with the cooler air at HT. Pretty crazy, looks like a lightsaber.
Light refraction with the cooler air. Yeah, bro, that was a crazy photo. I can't believe you took that photo. Looks like Photoshop. That was amazing. I can't believe you just look up and see that, you know? How long was it like that for? Anyway, you guys, I want to show you this chart really fast. Just really fast, just for 1 second. Don't run off. I'm not going to be talking about crypto for more than 20 seconds. We've hit a step down. Right? There's steps up, steps up, steps up, steps up, steps up. There's a step down, right? And that is a buy signal for any of you that are interested in getting into crypto right now. Crypto is literally screaming at you this one word: buy. So if you're interested and you've been watching me make all this money and you're like, dude, I want to get in on that too, today would be one of those days. And I'm going to tell you what I tell you all the time. I'm going to tell you again, and you guys pay attention to me, okay? Start
the freaking Oracle.
Putting money away.
I'm not sure how long, but the flares have been light up the sky crazy at HT.
That's weird. Save $100, save $500, save $1,000. Put it away. Hold on to it. When a moment like this comes, you'll have that